Today we learned more about the charges against the three suspects in Victoria's murder, and there are some details that we have chosen not to report because frankly they are just too graphic. Even so, we want to warn you, some may find this information disturbing. News 13's Lizzie Mitri is live at UNM Hospital. Lizzie?
Dean, while Victoria's mom and her boyfriend are behind bars tonight, APD tells us Jessica Kelly is here at the hospital recovering from a broken leg after she jumped off a balcony on the second floor trying to escape police.
What happened to this little girl? It's horrific. It's one of the worst things I've ever read in my entire life.
A criminal complaint shows police got to the Northwest Albuquerque apartment after 4:30 yesterday morning to find 10-year-old Victoria dismembered, wrapped in a burning blanket in an attempt to dispose of her body. Victoria's mother, Michelle Martens, Martens' boyfriend of 1 month, Fabian Gonzalez, and his cousin, Jessica Kelly, face charges including child abuse resulting in death and kidnapping.
I tried my best to protect Michelle and the baby.
Gonzalez and Martens met on the dating site plentyoffish.com. Martens told police Gonzalez's cousin got out of prison days earlier and she let Kelly stay with them. She says her boyfriend and his cousin gave her daughter meth and she watched as Gonzalez raped and strangled Victoria before Kelly did more harm to the 10-year-old.
Michelle, what happened?
From my conversation with the detectives, no, there was absolutely no remorse on the mom's part.
It's horrible. Being a mom myself, I could never imagine my child being in danger and to be the parent who's putting your child in danger.
Kristen Dowling says she knew the family until about a year ago and that Martens had been a great mother, but she recently took a turn for the worst.
A couple days ago, I saw Michelle and she was a completely different person.
In court today, a judge set bond for Martens and her boyfriend at $1 million cash only. While Gonzalez was quiet today, last night he told us his cousin is to blame for Victoria's murder.
That's because Jessica Kelly did it.
A neighbor was the one to call police yesterday after Gonzalez and Martens knocked on the door, claiming that Kelly hit them over the head with an iron. Now, Kelly is expected to be booked into jail as soon as she's released from the hospital. Back to you.
Okay, Lizzie, thank you. As for Martens and Gonzalez, jail officials tell us they will be housed away from other prisoners, and because of the nature of this crime, they will each have an individual guard standing by.
Kelly and Gonzalez have both spent time behind bars. Kelly was released from prison just 10 days ago. In 2013, she was sentenced to 3 years in prison for raping a woman with a fellow inmate. Those charges were dismissed, but she was convicted of conspiracy to commit that crime. She served 2 years, but was sent back to prison after she was caught with drugs. Just a couple years ago, Gonzalez had been arrested for domestic violence, child abuse, and child abandonment. Those cases did not involve Victoria Martens. KRQE has learned Gonzalez took a plea deal in those cases and should have been on supervised probation, but he wasn't. We'll tell you why as our special assignment team digs for answers at 10:15.
As for Michelle Martens, her record appears clean. People are calling these three suspects monsters, murderers, and much worse.
I know they're going to get what's coming to them.
I don't think I could stand in front of them right now.
People in Albuquerque are outraged and taking to social media to blast the three people police say murdered little Victoria, especially her mother. Michelle Martens' Facebook page has dozens of angry comments. She's told to rot in prison, called an evil soul, along with some names that we cannot even show you. Jessica Kelly's Facebook is also filled with venom. Others hit the airwaves on the radio with KKOB to give their thoughts.
If this isn't something that should result in the death penalty, I don't know what does.
The death penalty is definitely on the table for this one. The death penalty, if we'd had it in the state, it wouldn't have stopped these monsters.